And Good evening and welcome to Stephen Decatur High School. For starting lineups, first for visiting Caesar Rodney High School. Number 2, Ian Clowder. Number 16, Braxton Faircloth. Number 17, Tanner Smith. Number 1, Julius Timmons. Number 8, Phoenix Biggs. Number 9, Parker Smith. Number 5, Riley Nafzinger. Number 24, Cam Taylor. Number 41, Stephen Davis. And number 14, Trent Crossley. And now for your homestanding Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Number 1, Owen Sperry. Number 2, Declan Horan. Number 3, Trey Strickler. Number 4, Graham Geyser. Number 10, Brody Lynch. Number 11, Ashton Clark. Number 20, Gunnar Kettner. Number 21, Jack Brady. Number 22, John Foner. And number 23, Ashton March. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please turn your attention to the scoreboard for a brief message from our men's lacrosse team.
Welcome to our second annual Stephen Decatur High School Boys Lacrosse Stick to Cancer Night. Tonight, I'm going to coach for Lisa Zimmerman, who's battling breast cancer.
I'm Coach Gunnar, and I coach tonight's game for my mother, Susan, who is a breast cancer survivor. I don't only coach this game for my mother, but for Lisa Zimmerman as well, who is essentially family to me. And not only for those two, but for the entire cancer community. I think this game represents everything. For us to be there for those who are going through it. You think you have it bad, but you don't really know bad. I like to talk about my mother because I recently have had an episode where I thought I was going through a tough time, but knowing that all that she went through, she made it so easy, made my life so much better than I actually thought it was. She is my light and shining armor, and I just love her to pieces, so I coach this game for her. I love you, Mom.
Hi, my name is Declan Horan, and I play for my grandma, Bruce.
My name is Daniel Plumley, and I play for my grandma, Kathy.
My name's Ashton March, and I play for my Aunt Dot.
My name's Graham Geyser, and I'm playing for my Uncle Danny.
I'm Gunnar Kettner, and I play for my grandmother Nona.
Hi, my name is Owen Sperry, and I'm playing for Uncle Nick.
I'm Jack Brady, and I'm playing for Carol Peters.
I'm Luke Popolaski, and I'm playing for Adam Meredith.
I'm John, and I play for my grandma Audrey.
My name's Frankie, and I play for my Pop-Pop Frank.
My name's Parker, and I play for my Mama Linda.
I'm Gio Gregg, and I play for Lisa Zimmerman.
My name's Gavin Geyser, and I play for my Uncle Danny.
I'm Bertie Lynch, and I'm playing for my Aunt Claire.
I'm Will Rain, and I'm playing for Hope Palmer.
I'm Cooper Clark, and I play for my dad, Craig Clark.
My name is Trey Stuckler, and I'm playing for my Grammy and my mama.
Hi, I'm Ashton Clark, and I'm playing for my grandfather, Bob.
Would everyone please rise and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Robert G. Knox Field here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great matchup between the Stephen Decatur Seahawks and the Caesar Rodney Riders as John Foner gets the scoring started already for the Seahawks 9 seconds into the game. My name is AJ Patton. Usually, I'm joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal, but unfortunately, he is in Washington, D.C. tonight at the Nationals game, so I'll be riding solo. Just bear with me a little bit. But Caesar Rodney coming into this 5-3, Seahawks 7-1. And that might be the fastest goal the Seahawks have scored all season long. So Caesar Rodney wins the face-off that time. I'm going to tie this game up as Clowder with it. Now give Smith. Solid defense here for the Seahawks so far. Looking to block off the interior. It's Clark. Now solid defense that time. As Smith gets deflected now. Seahawks trying to scoop it up and get it past midfield. And the Seahawks got it. As Kettner with it, gives back to Horan. And the Seahawks get it past midfield. Strickler with it on the fast break. Now feeds, try to get to Popolowski just at the front of his stick. Sees Rodney trying to take it back. As Geyser scoops it up. Now Geyser feeds, Foner fires. Solid save that time. Deflected there by Crossley. The Seahawks are reset here. Try and make this a 2-0 game to start out as Mason gets a push. Solid defense here by Caesar Rodney. Mason works around it. Now fires to the left of the pipe. Ball rolls out of bounds. Seahawks will stay with it. Marsh will take it on far near sideline. As March wraps around the crease and scores. Seahawks take a 2-0 lead. Foner with a goal and March with a goal. The Thunder to Lightning connection. Yeah, as you hear the goalie song, Mr. Kinnear saying in the background, that's a great addition to the game, especially. Tonight is a pink out. A lot of people showed up. Tonight is Stick Up to Cancer. Every single time the Seahawks get a goal, each player personally picked the song they wanted to go on the video board for what we had time for, yeah. So Foner with it. So far on the season, he's taken 55 shots. The most shots on the Seahawks team. Just shows just how much he gets the ball and how much he takes those shots, and it shows he's not afraid. When Foner gets the open opportunity, he's going to take it. Mason drives inside, bounce shot there. Just couldn't get it. Ball rolls out, Seahawks to stay with it again. Nice backup there by Ashton March, the Bellarmine commit. So March looking to wrap around once again. Solid defense here by Taylor. March on X. Looking for a screen by Mason. He gets it. March, feet inside, wide open. Solid deflection there by Crossley. And now Foner, that's going to be a flag there on the Seahawks. Yeah, flag on John Foner, so he will go into the penalty box early here. It's going to be a minute man up here for Caesar Rodney. I believe it is releasable as well. That's a big blow early there for the Seahawks. Trying to take control of this game. And already a man out for Caesar Rodney. Still looking to get on the board here. Just about 3 minutes into this game. So it'll be changed back to 30 seconds. From a minute to 30 seconds here, man out for Caesar Rodney. So Caesar Rodney will have to work quick here. It's going to be, yeah, it was a hold on John Foner there. So Caesar Rodney looking for something with it. Unfortunately, just have starters tonight for Caesar Rodney. Work with it. Fires over the goal is Tanner Smith. Caesar Rodney looking to get as many shots on goal as possible. Unfortunately, pardon me, just have the starters tonight for Caesar Rodney. We'll work with it as number 1 with it. Now feed. Work around the arc. Try to get inside there. Got deflected by Strickler. Caesar Rodney stays with it. As we are now back even. As Caesar Rodney gets on the board, Parker Smith, great drive inside, wide open. As Greg lost his stick there, was trying to deflect it away. It was an easy drive there for Parker Smith. And Caesar Rodney cuts the lead in half, now 2-1. So Brody Lynch now on the face-off, facing off against Phoenix Biggs. Brody Lynch on the season, just over 68% on his face-off controls. Had an amazing game versus Queen Anne's, up to about 75% at this point. Trying to win the face-off this time. Ball rolls into Caesar Rodney territory, and the Riders come away with it. Solid deflection out of bounds that time by the Seahawks. So Ashton Clark will take it near sideline, now gives to Strickler. So he's trying to get it past midfield here, as they do. Clark eats a check by Gabriel Crossley. My apologies, Braxton Faircloth there on the check. So Popolowski with it. I think a good set game plan here for the Seahawks would be March on the wing. Maybe we could see March, Popolowski on the wing and March go to the X. Ashton March loves to work on the X. There's Mason with it. Now at the top, gets a screen by Mills, feet inside, Foner wide open and scores! Foner gets his second goal of the game. And the Seahawks take a 2-goal lead once again. Great start for the Seahawks so far. As we have a score update from Camden, Delaware at Caesar Rodney High School. The Riders are up 4-2 over the Lady Seahawks right now. Just under a minute remaining in the first quarter of that game on Delmarva Sports Network. Yeah, it's now on the YouTube broadcast, yeah. So face-off, and Lynch wins it. Now Seahawks love to go quick off the face-off. They'll slow it down here, though. Foner with it. Looking to control the offense. Now drives inside, looking for a hat trick. Solid save there by Crossley, his second save of the game. And now pass up to Griffin. Griffin gets it past midfield. Gets around Sperry. And now feeds over the stick of Braxton Faircloth. He's able to stay with it, though. Far sideline, working on Brady. And he's going to go to X and try and wrap around the right side. Solid defense there by Jack Brady. This Decatur defense was amazing last time out versus Queen Anne's. Only allowed 4 goals. Looking to stay amazing here today, but that shot is off the top of the goal by Parker Smith. He was looking for a second of the game. Feet inside. Smith gets a big push by Strickler. Parker Smith taking all the goals, the shots, I should say, for Caesar Rodney right now. So the Riders will reset on offense. Timmons with it. Smith. Great back down here on Sperry. Tough shot by Smith, got deflected by Haran. Very solid defense by Haran, who had an amazing game last time out versus the Lions in the 14-4 win. So Clark with it, far sideline. Now with 5:45 remaining here in this first quarter, Seahawks can take a commanding 3-goal lead here with a solid offensive possession. Mason with it. A conductor of the Seahawks offense. Nice spin move there. Feeds to Popolowski. Got pushed on the ground, almost rolled into the goal. Decatur's trying to stay with it here. Got to be careful not to step out of bounds. And that is what happened. Graham Geiser steps his foot out of bounds there. So, Riders will take over, try and get it past midfield, and set something up on offense. Crossley, the goalie, with it. Now pass up right into the stick of Julius Timmons. Timmons got up there for that. So Timmons gives to Clowder. Now a couple Riders coming on here. Clowder thought about pulling the shot there, getting double teamed by Brady and Gregg. Now feeds to Faircloth. And now Timmons on X. Looking to clear the offense, make some space. Timmons now working on Gregg. It's a tough matchup. As Biggs trying to back out. Solid defense there by Bucksbaum. And Seahawks bidding for a steal here, and Strickler swoops it up. The Bayside defender, Bayside best defender last year, comes away with the steal. Showing it off once again right there. He also had a spectacular game versus Queen Anne's on April 16th. One of the main reasons why the Seahawks won by 10 goals. Decatur's defense all around so far, having a great game. So March with it, now gives to Mason. Seahawks started off a little bit fast, start this first quarter, now slowing it down a little bit with this 2-goal lead. Time on their side so far. Decatur so far, I should say, is controlling the pace of this game. But March, tough shot, and he scores. March has got 2. Foner's got 2. Seahawks get that 3-goal lead. With Jump Around by House of Pain playing in the background for Ashton March. That's amazing. So let's see if Brody Lynch can win another face-off here, facing off against Biggs. That time, Phoenix Biggs wins it. Gets it past midfield. Easy the check there from Gio Gregg. Faircloth with it. Caesar Rodney already down by 3. Feels like in dire need of a goal here. This Decatur team is very capable of pulling away fast. Riders looking to control the tempo here. Decatur with momentum right now. It's Timmons now gives to Smith, Parker Smith, who has the lone Caesar Rodney goal so far. Timmons. Solid defense here by Kyler Harvey. Now switch off. Harvey now on Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith backing down Harvey. Spins around. Great defense, but a flag flies. Looks like going to be a penalty that time on Kyler Harvey. Looks like will be a slash here on the Seahawks. Looks like we'll be Jack Brady there on the penalty. Kyler Harvey and Jack Brady in there. Working on Tanner Smith. Solid double team, just got a little bit too greedy there. So 1 minute man up for Caesar Rodney. Still waiting exactly for what though. But we know it will be a 1 minute man up. Yeah, they're going to call slash. So Tanner Smith with it at the top, gives to Biggs. Biggs on the wing. Now Timmons gives back. Sees Rodney working it around the top arc here. Trying to find a good shot. Now feed inside gets deflected by Gunnar Kettner. Very solid defense on the inside by Gunnar Kettner. The Seahawks interior defense has been amazing all season long. Showing it off once again right there. March gets past midfield and clears it. So with just 1:47 left here in this first quarter, expect the Seahawks to hold it here for a minute. They don't want Caesar Rodney to get another possession before the end of this first quarter. But Popolowski with it. Yeah, he's going to slow it down. Popolowski with it. Look possibly for Popolowski on this possession. He's only taken one shot so far this game. On the season, he's got 21 goals. About 60% shot percentage as well. This guys was able to stay with it and reset. Solid reset that time by the Seahawks. Mason. Now backing down Griffin. And gives Foner with it. The St. Joe's commit. Looking to make something happen. Foner fires over the goal. Just a bit high there. So March will take it far sideline. That's going to be a holding there on the Seahawks. So we'll go back Caesar Rodney way. Missed opportunity there for the Seahawks. Had a chance to wrap around the crease and get a good shot. They're going to try and make it up here with great defense, and that's what March does. March slips. Some fans are looking for a penalty there, some Seahawks fans. We'll stay with Decatur. March will take on the 30. He's got a wide open shot here. Could have possibly driven inside there. But 25 seconds left here. Seahawks got to move a little bit quick. Foner far sideline. Foner fires and scores. Foner's got a hat trick at the end of this first quarter. And the Seahawks now take a 5-1 lead over Caesar Rodney. That's amazing. With Big Bad John playing in the background on the Jumbotron. So 16 seconds left now. Seahawks did get a goal to end the first quarter. Now with a 4-goal lead, commanding lead going into the second. They win the face-off here, could get one more. March with it. Feed, Foner fires. Nice save there by Crossley. My apologies. With the save there. March wraps around the crease. Just threw a wild shot there. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Very solid quarter for the Seahawks as they go into the second up 5-1 over the Riders. All right, coming back to start of the second quarter. Seahawks after a very solid first quarter, up 5-1 over Caesar Rodney. And if Sean were here, my partner, I would ask him his thoughts on this game so far. Unfortunately, he's not. Once again, I'm riding solo tonight, first ever solo broadcast. But Timmons tries to wrap around the crease there. Now he'll feed back to Parker Smith. Parker Smith. Great defense here by Gio Gregg, pushing off. But Parker Smith gets deflected and a save by Declan Horan. Declan Horan staying hot off his very, very solid last game versus Queen Anne's. Only allowing 1 goal so far. Sperry with it. Defenseman on offense, he's going to get back, and Popolowski with it. Popolowski still looking for his first goal tonight, gives to Mason. And now Foner with on the 20. March feeds to Geyser, now back to March. So March will reset. Clearly the offense makes the space. Could see an ISO here by March, and that's what's going to be. March fires way over the goal. And way out of bounds as well. So Geyser will clear it. Take over on the X. Geyser feeds to Mason. He's able to stay with it. Mason loses it a couple times. He'll reset. Mason working on Griffin here. Mason going to go to the ISO. Fires and stings the left corner. Now a 5-goal lead for the Seahawks. Mason gets on the board. Yeah, I'll tell you, that music adds a really nice touch to the game. So face-off, another face-off here between Brody Lynch and Phoenix Biggs. Brody Lynch winning most of the face-off so far. Not having as dominant of a game last time. Still been solid on the face-off, though, as he wins another one. Greg scoops it up. The flag flies. Let's see what's going to go on. Far sideline is March with it. So delay penalty will go on Caesar Rodney. So if the Seahawks don't score here, they will get a man up. March with it. Looking for a screen here by Geyser. He does take it on the right side. Try to get inside there to Popolowski. Ball's rolling. And it's scooped up by Crossley. So let's see how long this man-up's going to be for the Seahawks. Waiting for a call here. So early penalty to start the second quarter. 9:14 to go. So Mills will start out with it. 1 minute man up here for the Seahawks. So that penalty will go on Phoenix Biggs. So Mills gives to Foner. And March trying to wrap around the crease here. He tries to, feeds to Mills, fires and scores. Sings the bottom of the left corner that time. 7-1 lead for Decatur. Yeah, it looks like was a releasable man up. Wow. This is a very dominant performance so far by the Seahawks. A lot of people were expecting this to be back and forth. So far, Seahawks with all the momentum and control of this game. Everything's going their way. Winning faceoffs like that, once again, is Brody Lynch. So Caesar Rodney, even if they want to try and come back, they can't because they're not getting any possessions. So they're going to have to start playing a little bit more aggressive on defense and get a steal. Brady Lynch making a solid case for Bayside Faceoff Man of the Year. So March far sideline gives to Graham Geyser. And now Foner on the corner of the arc. Back to Geyser on X. So Seahawks will work it around here. Not really in an urge to go too quick. Again, 6-goal lead. You can go with the pace you want. Foner gets the screen, spins around it. Tried to get inside to Gavin Geyser there. Went over a stick. And Crossley scoops it up. So Caesar Rodney will get their first possession here of this second quarter if they can get it past midfield, which they do. So Case with it. Case got slapped there by Harvey. And that's going to be a timeout by Caesar Rodney. With 7:51 to go in the second quarter, Caesar Rodney will set up their offense here. Seahawks up 7-1. All right, coming back to 7:51 left in the second quarter. Seahawks with a commanding 7-1 lead. Caesar Rodney with possession. Tanner Smith now feeds far sideline Timmons. Surprised I haven't seen a rider cut inside yet. Hasn't been too many cuts. Feels like just riders passing it around right now. Pretty stationary offense. Nobody really making any moves. Main reason might only have one goal so far against the Seahawks defense. Making as many cuts as possible and moves inside is going to be their best bet. Haven't done too much so far. Haven't seen really any screens from the Riders as well. And as steal results, great defense there by Gio Gregg. Now Kettner taking on the fast break. Kettner, Seahawks have numbers. Gives, March, feed. Guys are back to March. Seahawks will set it up. Smart decision there. Some Riders were getting back. Spectacular defense, though, once again by Decatur. And Popolowski now. Maybe the conductor of this offense gives to Mason. Coach Hoffman, I'll say, got to be pretty happy with how the squad's playing right now. Again, Seahawks dominating everything they want. Shot ricochets way up into the air from Popolowski. Right into March's stick, and Geyser wide open, tried to get to Popolowski. There got deflected. Ball's rolling around near sideline. Popolowski falls. Fight for it. And Foner scoops it up. Now Seahawks are probably take a deep breath here. Reset once again. Had a solid game plan there. Just great interior defense by the Riders. And now feed inside to Popolowski. Guts knocked away. Ball's rolling around the crease. Popolowski came away with it. Definitely a lot going on there in the crease, though. Or right in front of the crease, I should say. Chaos on the field. Seahawks will stay with it and reset once again. Maybe third time's the charm here. Mason with it. Now go to the ISO, gives Mills. Mills stings the left corner. Mills has got his second of the game. And the Seahawks now take an 8-1 lead with 5:35 left before half. My goodness. About 90% of the possessions the Seahawks are getting, they're coming away with a goal. And the goals they're getting, for the most part, are wide open shots as well. And indeed, back-to-back goals for Emmett Mills. So this would be huge for the Riders to win this face-off. It's a must-need win, but Gio Gregg comes away with it. Now Gio Gregg near sideline. Bad pass there. Ball rolls out of bounds under the stick of March. He was looking to set up on the X as well, once again. So Riders trying to get it past midfield. Now there's the clear. Try to get to Tucker. Scoops it up, working on Harvey here, now far sideline. Spin move there by Tucker. It'll go back Seahawks way. Great defense there by Kyler Harvey once again. Had some solid defense so far. Gives to Strickler now, pass up. Tier does not have numbers here. Foner spins, fires to the left of the pipe. If he was able to score there, would have been his 4th goal of the game. Would have given him the haul before half as well. But guys are with it. So March taking it slow. Once again, Seahawks controlling the pace here. March gets through a double team, a lot of contact. Gives back to Gavin Geyser. Geyser feed Graham Geyser. Now March. Going to the isolation. Great defense here. Now Foner wraps around the crease. Hits the right pipe. Ball rolls out. Decatur will stay with it. Seahawks also controlling the shots on goal as well. They got 12 so far this game. Caesar Rodney with 6 shots on goal. Just shows Seahawks are scoring 8 out of 12 times. 12 shots on goal and 8 goals to go along with it. March spins on the X. Could see a man cut here. Just eating checks, now gives back. Feet inside. Mason, or Graham Geyser, I should say, lost it there. The Seahawks will stay with it. And looks like timeout here. Yes, it will be a timeout by Coach Hoffman. Very smart timeout there. Seahawks up 8-1, 3:33 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back. All right, now back. Seahawks up 8-1 here with 3:33 left for half. Seahawks also have possession as well. Take an 8-goal lead here. The solid offensive possession. So guys are with it far sideline. These guys are now working on the X. He'll wrap it around the right side. Now he'll reset. Didn't have a shot there. So Geyser working on Altman. Geyser feet inside, wide open. Hits off Crossley's stick. Ball ricochets. Seahawks stay with it. Foner scoops it up. Not going to set up this offense here. Just under 3 minutes remaining before half. Geyser taking it himself. Now feeds to March. March gets a screen by Geyser. Solid screen. March scores, but they're going to call a holding there on the Seahawks. That's the kind of things you want back. You know, wide open there for Ashton March. An easy score. Just one little mistake and a hold there for the Seahawks. Goal gets taken away. Now Caesar Rodney with numbers here. Smith fires and scores. Parker Smith with both of the Riders' goals so far. Now an 8-2 game with 2:17 left for half. That was a great transition there by the Riders on fast break. First real opportunity on the fast break for Caesar Rodney this game. So we have a quick score update once again from Caesar Rodney High School. Riders are leading the Lady Seahawks 8-4 here with 10:24 left in the third quarter. So face off, Brady Lynch wins it once again. Up to about 80% now on the season in his face-offs. Here looking to get that goal back. Look for them to take it slow here. Now 2 minutes remaining. So Popolowski now gives to Mason. Mason almost lost it there. Wasn't really paying attention. Now gives to Emmett Mills. And Mills with it. Now goes back Mason. Seahawks looking to work around the arc here, taking it slow. Look for them to go with about 45 seconds remaining. But we'll see. Mills with on the corner. Mills getting double teamed. Eaton checks. He's able to reset it, get it back out. Solid defense there by the Riders. Popolowski's able to stay with it. Popolowski working on Gutierrez. Popolowski spins around, gives Mills wide open, and he's got the hat trick. And Decatur gets that goal right back. Takes a 9-2 lead now. And back-to-back-to-back goals for Emmett Mills. All in about the same area as well. So Seahawks now 9 for 13 with shots on goal. Caesar Rodney 2 for 7. 9 for 14, check that. Just put up another shot on goal. So Seahawks 9 for 14, Riders 2 for 7. One's trying to win the face-off here. Ball's getting knocked around. Still trying to scoop it up. Longest ball's been on the ground this game, and Sperry comes away with it. The York commit having a solid game so far. Sperry stop here. Timeout once again by Coach Hoffman. Back-to-back timeouts by the Seahawks. That's the last timeout remaining. With 46 seconds left in the second quarter, Seahawks up by 7. All right, coming back to you. Seahawks up 9-2, 46 seconds remaining before half. Another good timeout there by Coach Hoffman. Seahawks don't have too much time to work here, but can set up a good shot. Mason looking to take it on ice, so he does. Fires just in front of the post, left side of the post there. Ball rolls out. Decatur will stay with it. So March far sideline right in front of the end zone. And he'll wrap around the arc. Great speed there, wide open. Hits on the right side of the post. Crossley didn't know where it was. Thorner's got to be careful not to step in the crease here. Crossley scoops it up. And that was quite possibly the closest shot of the game so far. Far pass up goes over the head of Sperry. Sees Rodney with it. Nice deflection there by Clark. 10 seconds remaining here. Riders got to go quick. Griffin with it. Now feed to Smith. Tanner Smith. 2 seconds remaining here. Smith. Bounce shot. If one in there wouldn't have counted. So we go into halftime with the Seahawks up dominant. 9-2 over the Riders. All right, coming back to you, start of the second half. And the Seahawks after a dominant first half with a 7-goal lead, up 9-2 over the Riders. So opening face-off in the second half between Brody Lynch, looks like Phoenix Biggs as well. Yes, it is, and Lynch wins it, as he did for most of that first half. So March spins around, gets a screen by Geyser. So Seahawks looking to get that first goal of the second half here. Put double digits on the board and go up 10-2. Definitely interested to see, though, how fast the Seahawks offense is going to go in the second half. With a commanding lead, we'll have to see. Mason with it. Maybe could have got to phone it there. He was wide open. Mason fires and scores. And there is the 8-goal lead, up 10-2 now over the Riders, the Seahawks. With Heads of Roll playing in the background. I believe that's Mason's second of the game. A lot of the Seahawks spreading out goals tonight. Mills has got 3. Foner's got 3. Mason's got 2. And March with 2 as well. Almost a steal there by Lynch. Would have been a jump steal. Flag on the field. Going to be a delay penalty here, going to go on the Seahawks. So it looks like we'll be a slash here on the Seahawks. Couldn't exactly tell who that was on. What's to see, though. Solid screen there by Case. Smith takes it. So this is a must-score possession here for Caesar Rodney. Not completely out of it yet, but if you don't get a goal here for Caesar Rodney and get some momentum, this game's going to be over pretty quick. Now feed there, Timmons gets deflected by Kettner. Great defense. Once again, delay penalty. Will be a man up here for Caesar Rodney. So waiting to see who it is. So we'll go on the face-off man. Brody Lynch a slash there off the face-off. 1-minute penalty for Caesar Rodney here. It is releasable, though, thankfully for the Seahawks. So Smith with it. Now feeds Timmons. Back to Smith. Caesar Rodney, some quick passes here, trying to go a little bit faster. Timmons with it. Now feeds Biggs. Back Timmons. Wide open feed inside. Gets deflected by Kettner once again. And the ball rolls out. Seahawks take over on offense. Decatur collapsing down the interior. One of the main reasons why Caesar Rodney's honestly had nothing inside for a big portion of this game. Now trying to get it past midfield here and clear it. Horan coming out of his goal. Don't see this too often from him. But passes over the head to Clark. Not a terrible pass there, just had a little bit much on it. A little too much on it. Caesar Rodney will take over. So now Tanner Smith with it. Once again, Riders need a goal here. Tanner Smith fires. Great save by Horan. Completely just ate that. Strickler gets it past midfield. Decatur, wide open feet inside. Gregg gives back Geyser. Yeah, that was about to be Gio Gregg's one shining moment there. Had an opportunity to get a shot. Just didn't take it. March blows by, fires. Solid save there by Crossley. It was about to sting that left corner. But Foner staying back on defense, and he gets a steal out of it. Foner spins. Another save for Crossley. Back-to-back saves for Trent Crossley. Having a decent start to this third quarter. Definitely better than his first half. Faircloth with it on the far sideline. A little bit of a slower start to this third quarter compared to the second. But teams with some solid defense so far. Goff with it. Now gives Smith. Parker Smith to Tanner Smith. Now Biggs with it at the top. Working on Harvey. Ball pops up in the air. Biggs trying to stay with it, and he does. Ball went right back into his stick. Great defense here once again by Harvey. Gets a check off on Biggs. Now feed to the interior, and the Seahawks steal it away. That's Popolowski with it. Seahawks. Even matchup here. Popolowski save once again by Crossley. Back-to-back-to-back saves. And Crossley scoops it up. Great concentration there by Trent Crossley, able to stay with that. That was a tough save. But passes behind Griffin, and Mason scoops it up. Seahawks get another chance here. So Mason now. Looking for a hat trick. Mason will feed. Now Mills with it, back to Mason. Mills and Popolowski checking on here. So just under 7 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Mason feet inside, try to get to Geyser there just behind his stick. Caesar Rodney will take over. Just not terrible cuts by the Seahawks so far in this third quarter. Just unable to find the cutting man. So Crossley with it. Now feed to Wiley. Wiley, great defense here by March. And now March one-on-one, fires and scores. Spectacular full field defense there by the Seahawks. That full field press paying dividends. And Ashton March is a hat trick. That was spectacular defense there. So Brady Lynch and Phoenix Biggs facing off once again. And Lynch wins it. Now Lynch fires to the left of the pipe. Took it straight off the face-off there. He's done that a couple of times this season. Hasn't capitalized too often, but you gotta love the aggressiveness. These guys are eating checks here. Now roll it to Mason. Seahawks taking it slow so far. Bucksbaum with it. Bucksbaum gets around Tucker. Bucksbaum, bounce shot, scores! That was Frankie Bucksbaum. Seahawks take a double-digit lead now, up 12-2 with 6:04 left in this third quarter. Look at Frankie Bucksbaum. Taking it all himself there. Bounce shot as well, one of the first bounce shots we've seen this game. Just went over Crossley's stick. And hit off the top of the post. So Seahawks now only 2 goals away from running clock. That time the Riders win the faceoff, but a great check by Sperry. Caesar Rodney has got to come away with this, and they don't. Lynch scoops it up. Now looks like, yes, timeout by Coach Hoffman here, first of the second half. Seahawks at 12-2 over the Riders. All right, coming back to you. A little delayed there. 5:40 left in this third quarter. Seahawks up 12-2. Had a little bit of a slow start to the third quarter as Decatur, but now starting to pick it back up again. Double-digit lead here. Once again, only 2 goals away from running clock. Popolowski with it. Now blows right by, fires and scores. 11-goal lead now. Popolowski gets on the board. Now just 1 goal away. And Lynch wins another faceoff. Brady Lynch having back-to-back incredible games here. So Mason with it, near sideline on the corner. Wraps around the crease. Wow. My goodness. Might have been the best goal of the game. Ashton March flies through the air. Gives the Seahawks a running clock. Up 14-2 now. And Ashton March has a haul. My goodness. Yeah, we got to get a replay rolling on that. Here it is. Just great speed by March. Flies through the air. Didn't roll into the crease as well. Unbelievable. What a play. As we got a timeout here. Step aside once again. 5:02 left in this third quarter. Seahawks have running clock up 14-2. All right, coming back to you after that amazing goal by Ashton March. Flying through the air and avoiding the crease. Lynch fires to the left of the pipe. Second time, Lynch fires off the faceoff. Once again, Decatur now gets that running clock. Total control of this game. Yeah, absolutely incredible. So Geyser, now solid deflection there by the Riders as that ball is deflected by Peyton Wiley out of bounds. Seahawks to stay with it. Geyser now on X. Now Foner gives to March, and March on the 20. Now drives inside. Almost had a shot there. Was a tough angle. Now March on X. Great moves. Gets double teamed though. Solid defense there by the Riders. Gives Geyser. Stings the right corner. Graham Geyser's first of the game. Gives the Seahawks a 15-2 lead now. You hear Graham Geyser's theme song from Rio. I want to party, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Kinnear, for the assist. So Lynch wins it again. Now fires on the goal, and that time he scores. Third time's the charm for Brody Lynch. Now he gets his first goal of the game. 16-2. Under 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Again, a lot of people were expecting this to be a back and forth game. You know, offense, defense, goal for goal. At the start, looked like it was going to be a decent game, but Seahawks have just dominated. I mean, really no other way to say it. Up 16-2. And Lynch wins another faceoff. Wanted to fire on the goal there again. Solid defense there by the Riders. Decatur just capitalizing on most of their shots was their key today. I mean, one of the main reasons why they're up by 14. That at the end of the third quarter. Can make this a 17-2 game. Some of the role players getting on here for the Seahawks as well, which is good to see. Getting them as much playing time as possible. Let's see, Rodney's going to take it here. Seahawks looking to ride here. Solid check there by Geyser. Now Seahawks double teaming. March checks as well. Good job by William Altman to get through it. Now bounce pass there. Rolls out of bounds. Griffin tried to save it there. Seahawks take back over. Now minute 23 remaining for the end of this third quarter. Mason gets past midfield and clears. So Clark with it. Could see maybe a new game plan here from the Seahawks, up by 14, just in our minute remaining now. Should be interesting to see what they go with. Mason got deflected there on the shot. Looks like got hit as well, but Foner's right there for the rebound and the putback goal. And Foner's got a hole, giving the Seahawks a 17-2 lead. My goodness. So Plumlee would now be on the face-off here. Coach Hoffman taking out Brody Lynch, who played amazing today. Maybe could see him once or twice in this game. But if that was it for Brody Lynch, had a spectacular game on the face-off. As Plumlee wins the face-off this time for the Seahawks. So that'll be a flag there. Looks like to end the third quarter on Caesar Rodney as we go into the fourth. The Seahawks up 17-2 over the Riders. All right, coming back to start of the fourth quarter. And we ended the third quarter there with a penalty on Caesar Rodney. It's going to be on sportsmanlike conduct. It's going to go on Gage Tucker and Caesar Rodney coach as well. So Riders 2 men down here. It's unreleasable as well. A shot there by Popolowski got deflected by Crossley. As we actually have a goal change now. Christian McMahon in there on the goal. Crossley coming out. It's a great steal that time by Riley Nafsinger. So Riders looking to clear it here. So it's looking to ride. It's a great pass up. Just got deflected off Nafsinger's stick. Nafsinger trying to stay with it. Fight for it. And Sperry comes away with it. Sperry fires and scores. Owen Sperry getting his first goal of the game, a defenseman on offense that time. We are now back even. Seahawks get a goal out of the man up off the unsportsmanlike conduct. So Plumlee facing off against Alston here. Plumlee went straight for a push that time. Plumlee trying to scoop it up. That's going to be a false start there on the Seahawks. So Smith, Riders looking for something here. Just get a goal or two to take away from this game. Maybe try and get to 4 goals here for the end of this game if you're Caesar Rodney. But a shot way over the goal by Braxton Faircloth. Solid interior defense once again by the Seahawks. Now Riders going to take it on the X here as Wiley with it. Now feed wide open to Smith. And Smith stings the bottom in the left corner. First goal of the game for Tanner Smith. And the Riders get their first goal of the second half here. So 9 minutes remaining now in this fourth quarter. I will say, though, a lot of fans showed up tonight for the pink out. Seahawks showed out all around. Offense, defense. Horan had a great game. Brody Lynch, once again, was amazing. A lot of steals for the Seahawks as well. Saw it in the previous game. You know, Caesar Rodney's offensive game plan hasn't been terrible. Just Seahawks defense has been locking down tonight all around. Riders really having trouble finding anything. They got something there on that last possession. Smith gets around the check. Now fires to the left of the pipe. Now Faircloth wraps around. Now gives to Smith. Smith with it. And Smith. Now fire to the right of the left of the post, I have to say once again. Solid defense there by Horan. So Caesar Rodney looking for back-to-back goals here. It's Timmons with it, now near sideline. Gives to Smith. Smith almost went into the goal there, was behind the stick of Tanner Smith and almost stung the bottom of that left corner. Sees Rodney will get it once again. So solid defense here by the Seahawks, and Horan with it. Look at Declan Horan coming out of his goal, getting the steal there. Pass up, Seahawks clear it as Brady with it. Now going the wrong way. Ball's on the turf, and Seahawks scoop it up. That's Foner with it. Foner to the right of the post. That was one of the few low shots that Foner has taken all season long. He likes to shoot it high. Went low there, kind of a submarine shot that time. So Popolowski with it far sideline. Popolowski wraps around the crease. Feet inside, Geyser. That was amazing communication right there. Geyser wide open right in front of the crease. Geyser now gets the second goal of the game. And now a 19-3 lead here with 5:50 left in this fourth quarter. And here's the replay right here. It's Popolowski just wide open. Great pass to Graham Geyser. Right in front of the crease as well. Good job not to step in the crease there. That's a false start on Alston. Lynch wins the face-off. Now Lynch going straight to the goal. Jump shot. Solid defense there by McMahon. So Mills with it. Now Geyser, Foner, getting checked, gets around it, gets it stripped away there. Great defense by Deem. And now push. Seahawks trying to scoop it up. Solid defense there, but Tanner Smith comes away with it. Smith now working on Kettner. 4.5 remaining in this game. Parker Smith with it. Now gives Timmons. It's now Biggs, drive inside. A lot of speed there. Crossley with it. Now gives Timmons. No feed. Biggs with it. Gives to Faircloth. Faircloth spins around. Solid defense here with the Seahawks inside. Faircloth's able to stay with it and get to the double team. Upcoming schedule for the Seahawks. It's going to be, next game's going to be Monday here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium at 3. Early game versus Bennett. And the next game after that is senior night against Cambridge South Dorchester. That game's on a Wednesday. So both looking to be wins for the Seahawks. As March scoops up the bad pass. So it's looking for their 20th goal here. March, great juke. And he'll step back. Man, he is very shifty. Mills with it. Under 3 minutes remaining. Seahawks just having some fun here. I wonder who it's going to be at the Seahawks scoring this possession. Seen a couple different guys tonight. Mills fires and scores. And it was Emmett Mills. Seahawks now 20 goals on the board, up 20-3. I believe that is Mills' 5th of the game. He's got a glut. Emmett Mills, best game of the year so far. So face off between Lynch and Alston. And the Seahawks win it. Harvey comes away with it. Now he's eating checks, trying to get it past midfield here. Almost a steal that time. Now Alston, great defense here. Ball's rolling around. Triple team on the far sideline by the Riders. And looks like a timeout. Looks like by the Seahawks. 1:37 left here in regulation. Seahawks are 20-3 over the Riders. All right, coming back to you to wrap up this game. Seahawks up 20-3. Just a dominant win all around for the Seahawks. Can't say it enough. Once again, they played incredible today. Everything went in the Seahawks' favor. Geyser, try to get inside there. Seahawks on the X. There's a Bucks bomb. Gets deflected there. Mason with it. Mason backs down. Fires left at the pipe. Good shot on goal there. Good shot on goal, though. Pardon me. 52 seconds remaining now. It's Mason. Fires to the right of the post. Parker Mason getting back-to-back shots on goal here. So Geyser will take it on the X. And Geyser feeds Mason. Our Bucks ball. Mason now fires over the goal. Let's see if Seahawks get one more shot on goal here. Looks like they're just going to hold it. Yep. 2 seconds remaining. And that'll do it for tonight's game. An amazing win for the Seahawks at home as they take this one tonight 20-3 over the Riders. My name is AJ Patton, along with our fantastic crew. We say so long. Have a great night, everybody.